Good afternoon, Gettysburg. I'm Bryce Bladen.
And I'm Dan Stoner.
And you're watching The Warrior W.I.RE. Dan, so as we know, construction in the high school is continuing.
Of course, absolutely.
They were in the music wing.
Yeah, they were in the music wing.
Now they're pushing to the gym. So pretty much, what is that? So I think small gym's out.
Yeah,
I believe pretty much
out.
the other half of the gym, boys' locker room is all out. Yeah. We actually have Mr. Lusk who's going to give a quick interview about it. So let's go check it out.
How has construction been going?
I would say construction is going according to plan for the most part, at least in terms of the schedule. It creates, it's a necessary inconvenience, I think, for everybody, and creates a little extra work. Creates a lot of questions. As we move in and out of areas, it puts a lot of extra work on teachers. They're not given a whole lot of extra time in their workday to, pack up, unpack, whether they're coming or going. So it's just a lot to deal with, especially in the midst of a very busy world that we all, operate in. Like I said, it's a necessary inconvenience. I view it as an investment. It's weird how you don't think about it as you walk through the building. You're like, oh, that's right, the ceiling's out and there's all this floor protection down. It kind of becomes the new norm visually. But I'm ready for it to all be done, like tomorrow, soon enough. But it's going according to plan. If you look at the areas that have been completed, it looks nice and fresh and new, and I think that's exciting to think about next year after we start the school year to have almost all of that complete. That's exciting, so I try to keep the end in mind.
Okay, so you think that construction should be over by when?
At the end of summer, with big construction projects, there's always, loose ends that need to be tidied up, and that'll take some time. But for the most part, the work is done for the start of school next year. The final phase involves our C wing, tech ed areas, as well as the office areas, and upstairs, downstairs. Some work in the cafeteria as well. And then also work will continue down at the other end of the building in the gymnasium, and they'll wrap those areas up as well. But scheduled to be done for the start of school next year for the most part, minus all the loose ends.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lusk, for providing insight on the ever-growing school that we have here, and thank you, Angelina, for providing the interview. It was great.
It was great. Lots of big stuff happening in the school itself. They've been working on this for, I believe, almost a year now.
Yeah, year and a half.
Coming up to a year, because they started last summer, I believe.
Yeah.
So they're continuing to make construction. Mr. Lusk had said sometime before the next school year it should be finished. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
The new school should look awesome. I'm not fully aware of what they're doing to the gym, but I'm sure it'll look better. And
I'm sure it's going to be better for everybody.
Yes. Yeah. So coming up next, we have Mini-Thon. As we all know, Mini-Thon is coming up in our school year. And we have Mr. Haynes and a few students to talk about it. So why don't we go take a look?
Hey everyone, I'm Angelina. I'm here with Mr. Haynes, and today we're going to be talking about Mini-Thon. So how much longer to the main event?
The main event is going to be April 29th.
Okay. How much money has Mini-Thon raised, and what's your goal?
Well, our goal is $50,000 for this year, and currently we're just over $30,000.
Okay, that's great. What are some activities that will be at the main event?
Right now we're planning on a variety of different activities, different games and competitions, from kickball, frisbee, and the big one that we have coming in right now that we have secured is knockerball. But we're also going to get some inflatables and things and have a great time. We have a DJ lined up. We're going to have food and things, so a full afternoon and evening of lots of entertainment and fun.
Okay, that's great. What do we have to do? What do students have to do to be in the main event?
It's pretty simple. You just go online and you register and raise $100, which a lot of people think $100 is a lot. But when you register, you can get a link that can share out to all your social media sites, or probably more importantly, share it to your parents' social media sites. But just keep in mind, if you got 10 people that are willing to give you $10 each, you have your $100 taken care of.
What made you want to join Mini-Thon?
This year I really wanted to get involved in more clubs and help our school be involved more, since last year we missed out on so much. And Mini-Thon to me was my best option. I was really interested in helping kids with childhood cancer.
Are you excited for the main event?
Yeah, definitely excited. We have a lot of things planned that will be fun, and definitely looking forward to it.
What should students do that want to help raise money for Mini-Thon?
any student can sign up for our donor drive, which is found on Canvas on the Warrior W.I.RE. page. And all you have to do is just sign up, put in your $100, and then you're able to come to the main event and then just be part of the whole raising money for the club.
All right, we just want to thank everybody that has been involved with Mini-Thon, everybody that's donated to the cause, and if you haven't already, then you should feel inclined to because it's a great cause.
It is. Mini-Thon will be happening April 29th this year.
Yeah, this year.
So about 3 months out. So if you can donate, that is fantastic. And we want to see a few people there. We want to see quite the amount of people.
We want to see as many people as possible.
Definitely. All right, so our next segment, we have chess coming up. Chess has a club, and they actually go out and they do matches against other people. This one was at New Oxford. This was on February 3rd. So why don't we go take a look?
All right, everybody. Now I'm here with Coach Dolly. He's the coach of the team. We have a couple questions for you, Coach. How are you feeling about Thursday's upcoming match?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I love giving kids the opportunity to play against other schools, and this is going to be a very, very tight match. I think we're going to match up very well against New Oxford, but we'll just have to see what happens Thursday.
All right. Do you feel at all that all the players are ready?
Yeah, I mean, individually, board for board, we have some of the strongest players in the club or in the league, and at the opening tournament, we placed very well. We had players that scored in the top 5 boards. New Oxford didn't have any players that scored in the top 5 boards. So, I think person-to-person matchup, individually, I feel fine. I think we're a strong team.
All right, then. And then final question. Do you feel at any point afraid of New Oxford?
Obviously. They've crushed their last 2 opponents, opponents that we have actually just barely beaten. And so on any given day, you can make a poor move, a series of poor moves. You can lose a match. They're a very strong team, very qualified team, and we have to play our best to hang with them.
All right, Coach. Then, well, good luck to you and the team.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Brendan.
Hello, everybody. This is Brendan Johnson reporting live on scene now for the Warrior W.I.RE. here. I am here doing interviews for the chess club right now, so we are going to bring out some players that are going to be playing on the match on Thursday against New Oxford, who is undefeated currently, as well as Gettysburg, to see how the players feel about the situation. All right, I am here now with Phil. He's another team player on the chess team. Phil, how are you feeling about Thursday?
I think that on Thursday we have a chance, but honestly I think New Oxford is going to end up winning. But we do have a fairly good chance to win.
All right, well, how are you feeling about the match, knowing New Oxford has won pretty much every one?
We also have won every single one that we've played. The only reason that I'm slightly worried about going against New Oxford is that the last match we played against Waynesboro, they did not have everyone that they were going to play with, and so it was sort of unfair, that last match. But again, we have a chance, but I don't know.
All right, then, and final one. Do you feel ready for this? Are you really ready? Are you confirmed, ready to go, launch sequence?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I think that I can do the best I can, and that's gonna be the way it is, and yeah, I'm ready.
All right, well, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.
Okay, everybody, I'm here now with Andrew. He's another player on the chess team that's going to be playing at New Oxford. So we're going to ask you 3 questions. First off, how are you feeling about Thursday?
If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose, I guess. I mean, I hope we win, but if we don't, it's whatever.
All right. Knowing New Oxford hasn't lost a single match, are you worried about that?
Well, our team hasn't lost a match yet either, but from what I've heard, it sounds like they're pretty good.
All right. And do you feel ready for Thursday?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess. I mean, there's not much I can do if I'm going to lose, besides lose and learn from my mistakes. And I feel like the same could be applied to anyone on our chess team.
Great job, Chess Club. I know that we had a tie against New Oxford, but there were a lot of individual wins, so that's still what's important.
There is, and there's another chess match coming up on February 15th up at Biglerville. Mm-hmm. So if you guys can make it, fantastic. If not, I mean, I'm sure they'll do well.
Yeah, they will do excellent. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right, Gettysburg. That's all we got for you this week. I've been Bryce Bladen,
and I've been Dan Stoner,
and you've been watching
the Warrior W.I.RE.